Hello everybody and welcome back to Modern Builds HD. Today we're continuing on with of course part 2 of this awesome sleek house tutorial. Now I just want to say a huge thank you to all the viewers that watched part 1. I think it hit 200 views in 24 hours. Now for you people that watch people like PewDiePie, you might be like, oh, that's nothing, but yeah, for a channel my size, that is quite a lot, and I really do appreciate every viewer. So I just want to say a huge thank you. So if you watched part 1, thank you very much. It did make my day. So what we're going to be doing here is of course just bringing this down, because we can't have just a random dirt wall. That would look just disgusting and it's unrealistic as well. So what we're going to be doing is just that, like so. Okay, almost done. There we go. So as you can see, it looks a tad better. What I was thinking of doing actually was along here, if we just get some green stained clay, just replace that with our black stained glass. And by the way guys, I did find out something quite awesome today. Those of you may be familiar with Zeus shaders pack, the shaders pack that I'm using at the moment, that I have been using for about a month now. It's one of the most realistic and coolest shaders packs out there. Well, I found out that this was in an early beta, and the glass that's actually happening, it goes all dark and annoying. That is just because it's in beta. Once they actually sort out the coding for Zeus, we're gonna have amazing, see-through glass. It's gonna do the same sort of effect that the glowstone does, and honestly, I cannot wait for it, because the lighting in the game is gonna be more realistic, beautiful looking, and it's, oh my god, it's going to be just so much better. So that is one awesome thing just to say. Another thing is, a lot of you people like SWAT Architects. If you you didn't find the link, if you go into part 1, I'll probably end up putting it down anyway in part 2, but if you go down to part 1, then what you will see is I did put a link to SWAT Architects because someone requested it and they thought it was absolutely amazing. So I'm glad you liked it, and yeah, these people really do deserve credit, and they seem to be getting quite a lot of credit from this. Who knows, I could get a house designed by me by SWAT. No, that's never going to happen. Yeah, so we're just going to continue this. So you may see a few people put down green stained clay with grass. Basically all this is just like a striped lawn effect, and I thought it would look cooler, and it also hide the ugly part of dirt. Of course, in this video we're obviously going to be doing things like extending the plot, because at the moment it's kind of Muhusif, but not Muhusif enough. And one thing that I did want to do was changing this to grey stained clay, because although the stone does look cool, and maybe on things like Ruder Plays it will look fantastic anyway, and this may not be necessary, but it's just not matching that sleek feel of the build, and I just think it looks a bit, it's like a bit gritty. Why have stone when you have this lovely like flush smooth material which is like grey stained clay? It just looks so much lighter, so much flowing, like it's just one texture, just neatly flew through. What am I saying? Instead of this disgusting stone look. I was just looking at like other finished videos. Okay, that should have been put. But when you were doing Let's Build, you find yourself making a lot of mistakes, because you're kind of rushing to get the video complete within like a 30-second time period. So as you can see, look, bam, how much better does that look? It looks 10 times better, right? It's just going to change the time. Yeah, so as you can see, it just looks a tad more flush, a tad cooler, and it just suits the build beautifully. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be working on another part of this build. So we're just going to come out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What do we think? 8 is 8 acceptable? Yeah, I think. Well, we'll find out. Because this is going to be a 2 in height. This is just an extension off the side for another room, which is going to be on top. 8. I think what we should do is bring it to 10. 9, 10. So that's 10 wide. Sorry guys if you do get confusion, like what the hell is he saying. It's kind of understandable. With building, there's quite a lot of like details to consider when you're doing something. So now of course we can start extending the build back, which is what we need to do. And one thing I do also want to say is I do really apologise for the audio problem. luckily I've just checked and Audacity is recording everything very nicely for me. It's not stop recording, so I press record once I have to stop it. Just thought I would check something with it built, and I pressed record and went back on, and literally I came back onto Audacity and hadn't recorded anything. I was just like, oh damn, that's not good. So yeah, I had to deal with that, which absolutely sucks. But anyways, just recording this time, although you guys didn't, I haven't actually had any complaints, which has surprised me, because people on YouTube are very critical. Like, say if you do an amazing video, but you do like the tiniest thing wrong, say maybe you put black lines underneath your video, they won't say amazing video. Most people will say, why are there black lines? But that's just the sort of average thing you get on YouTube, and if you're a YouTuber yourself, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So we're just bringing this back just a few blocks. It doesn't have to be specific, because trust me, the roof is eventually going to end like somewhere like here. So we're just literally just bringing it back for the sake of it, just so we can start, you know, building things like walls underneath it, and it doesn't look really bare, open and weird, because it would, trust me. So yeah, I'm loving the flowing shapes of this build. Of course, this isn't my specific design, but converting something like this onto Minecraft isn't the easiest of tasks. In fact, this has actually been one of the hardest ones. I think the most difficult build I've ever had to do is the House from Up, which is a Disney Pixar film. On my series, I think it's the most popular up house on Minecraft out there on YouTube at the moment. Every video is averaging like around 8,000 views that I did for it now. Did that about 3 months ago on my channel. If you want to check it out, please do. Yeah, I built the up house, and I kept looking at images of the house, and it looked completely different on all these images, like the colours of the house. So I would build something green in one episode, go back, and then, you know, realised that that was actually red or something. I was just like, oh crap, that was not supposed to happen. So what we're going to be doing now, guys, is I didn't really explain this well in the first thing, but basically we're building it within a sort of plot size. So we're going to be extending this. So let's go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 blocks, would that be enough? I think it would. So this is 10 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Is that enough? Yeah, it's 22. I built everything evenly. That is beautiful. So see, within this like rectangular area, everything is going to need to be cleared down to a 2 depth. So this earth here will no longer be here. I'm basically just gonna pause the video here, continue it when the dirt's gone, and you can see exactly what I'm on about if you're confused or whatever. And remember guys, if you ever do get stuck on any detail, do not be shy to just comment down below. I'll get round to you and help solve your issues. So I'll see you guys back in a second. Okay guys, so once you've finished, it should look something like this. If it doesn't, then obviously you're going to have to change it. So what we're going to be doing now is extending this part of the stone out here. So I'm just going to extend this out. Let's say 2, 3, 4 blocks. Yeah, that should be enough. And what we're going to have out here is possibly a patio or something like that. You never know, we could even build in a swimming pool or something. Things that we could do on Minecraft, so we can game for that sort of thing. Because of course we don't have to follow the exact design by the architect. You can change things around, you know, it doesn't really matter. So as you can see, it does look pretty awesome. I'm just gonna go and get my phone, because literally my PC got so hot because I have a H100 cooler, and basically the fan snapped off the radiator, and then it decided to go take off the other one with it. Even though they were both fairly screwed in, I'm still not quite sure what exactly happened there. And what this has done is it has managed to make my PC gain insane heats, so I had to go sort out all of that. It's actually just sucked. So okay, now I actually know what this thing looks like. What we're going to do now is extend this part back here by, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. So it's just come back 7 blocks. It is of course going to be longer than this, but you know, we're just getting the general first part of the structure, because this is such a gigantic build. There's so much stuff that needs to be done, and of course so much detail per like small area needs to be included. That's why I really wanted to go through with this episode, you know, get 8, 9, maybe even 10 parts out. That would be absolutely ridiculous. But if we could get that out, that would be amazing. And just getting that many parts out would just mean a huge big series, because you know someone's bound to see part 8 or part 9, part 10, whatever, and then what they're going to want to do is they may think, oh, that's an awesome build, I want to build that myself, and I'm going to go check out part 1, and you know, just all helps with views and subscribers, which I'm really trying to gain at the moment. So I've set myself a goal by the end of 2014. I really do want to hit 2,000 subscribers as my main goal, and if any of you guys could help that happen, I would be, well, I would appreciate that so damn much. What we're going to do now is we're going to get out some black stained clay, and let's just start from our wall now. Starting out. Okay, here we are. So what we're going to do now is we're going to come across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks, and we're going to come back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. And on the 5th block, we're going to place just a pillar like that. Then we're going to come 2 blocks in. Actually, no, let's come 3 blocks in. No, why not? And we're going to place another pillar like that. And then, of course, on the side here, we're going to have another pillar here. Come on, James, stop blinding me. I need to actually see what I'm doing. Yeah. So we're placing a few pillars there because there's going to be like a wall that's going to be dividing these these 2 areas together. And what we can do here actually is we can start the wall divider. So what we're going to do here is dig out this little trench hole here. Get some quartz stairs, because I just recently watched Corrales' inspiration series, and gotta say, if you are looking for inspiration with building, you cannot go wrong with that. It's so flipping inspirational. His most recent video really did inspire me and give me one awesome little idea, so let's prove it. You can get inspiration from watching the inspiration series. You truly can. So what we're going to be doing now is using some black stained glass panes. I'm just going to go replace that, let's say, with some of the plants. I don't think we're going to be using any of them in quite some while now. And you're just going to join that across here. So the idea of this is it's a gigantic sliding door, you know, to slide along these quartz stair rails. I am completely role-playing this, but you know, let's just imagine this. Because it's just an awesome way to see Minecraft. The more imagination you have, the better you can make a build. Let's just go place that there. So now if we come to the side here, you can see how sick does that look. For some reason, something is dabbing about over there. Oh, that's what it is. And we see if I can do something. It is glitching out there. I think the best solution here would literally just be to get out some snow. Probably my favourite material at the moment. And just place it there, because I had a look and there was like a little gap. You can see it's just small little things like that, attention to detail, they really do matter, and they really do create some difference. So one material that I never seem to ever use is red sand. So is this actually red or is this orange? I think it's orange. Ah, damn, if that was only just a little bit more red. Let's try red stained clay. So I don't want something too bright in your face. That is quite bright in your face. Okay, this is a hard decision. Let's scroll down through our materials and have a look what we have. So let's type in clays. Are there any clays that should suit this? I need this like reddy orangey hardened clay. Let's have a look at you. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. So let's just get out some hardened clay. Sorry if I did confuse you a bit there. This is just gonna be free. And basically, I don't know exactly what this is. It's just part of the general building design. If you look carefully, of course, on the thumbnail, you're probably going to be able to see it. Now what we're doing is we are going to divide this. So literally just get out some snow, place it on here, like so. So that's divided. And we're going to extend this actually by 1 more. Pick up on this little detail. So this is mainly like an exterior frontal design video, I guess you could call it that, because literally there's so much to do on this video. It's absolutely unreal. Actually no, why don't we continue this awesome little stair design? We'll just get that like that, and then we'll remove this block, literally put bam bam, basically there, get rid of you, and then in between these we can literally just get some snow. So you know, it's just attention to detail like that really does make a difference. Gigantic change. We're going to come in 2 blocks in, like that, and we're going to have some stone, and then what we're going to do is we are going to get out some bushes. Yeah, let's go with some jungle bushes, replace them with hardened clay or red sand, whatever we had out there, and maybe a few jungle samplings as well, because they do look pretty cool, so we're going to go with that. Place that if you do have a few dirt blocks around here, because you know, they kind of look ugly. Well, literally, just going in random order here, really dark. Let's hope that these trees don't grow up, because they are samplings of actual trees, so you know, if we do happen to have a few trees here, that may suck. Let's have a look at this design. Is that really dark? You know what, kind of works, just about there. And one thing that's not on the actual build, like I said in the start of the video, I will be adding my own additional tweaks, because they don't really have anything dividing it, but I don't know, really don't know, but this could work, we'll find out. So what about if we have just like a little grey slab thing there? Oh, that just looks amazing. I'm happy with my choice there. Alright, so what we can do now is we can just put in some normal, just black stained glass, what we've been using. And you know what, I'm going to try and get rid of place working for the last part of it, so whatever it is, part A like I said, part 9, maybe even part 10 if we do go a bit OCT. I will get rid of it for you guys just so you can see all the lighting, because it is a beautiful shaded pack with all the lighting, the colours, and it brings them out. Like, you'll be able to see through, of course, all the windows, and it will just look beautiful. I've missed it so much. For some reason they took Rid of Place down. I do have a download of it, but it's not working for me at the moment. It completely sucks. If you guys know why and you can sort it out for me, please do comment below, because you know, I miss that so goddamn much. Right, what we're going to be doing now is on this very block that is located here, we are going to be getting out some light grey stained clay, and we're going to be working on another part of this. Where are you? There you are. Okay, I was hiding for me. Just get this. Just here. And we're going to place this up like this. I just need to have a look at what is actually going on here, where this actually is. Okay, so I think what we need to do is bring this back. I'd say 2 more. Like I said, this is all about shapes. I really don't know what's that juddering in between my movement there. That was quite strange. Yeah, so we come back, say 3, so we'll get rid of this. This is all about shapes, so you know, like different placements and all that kind of cool stuff. It just really does add to the build. So 2, maybe 3, and I do apologise for that juddering. Like I said again, I have no idea what this is. It's really weird and a little bit glitchy. Alright, so it should look like that. Is that far back enough? I think that is. So yeah, that's far enough back. So what we're going to do now is we're going to build this 5 in height, so let's see. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then along the side here, I'm just going to go change the time here. Along the side here, what we're going to do is just get out some of this oak wood planks. And then we're going to have a roof topping part going over that, like so. So we're going to come up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think this actually has to come out all this way. So let's go 10, 11, 12. Let's have a look. So we're going to need to change the stuff. 12, yes. So 13, 14, is that not enough? No, it isn't. 14, I'm thinking what we're going to need to do is come out 16, and then because we're coming out 16, this will look a little bit under stretch. So what we're going to do here, we're going to come back to here, delete that one, and then literally just reform this. So, should look like that, and then what we're going to do is do these 2, and the reason I did that is because it just looks so overly stretched, and we don't want to design like that, you know, it kind of sucks. So, then we're having 4 of these, like we're saying, clay blocks, and let's have a look at it now. 4 is 4 a bit too much, 4 a bit too less. You know know what, I think 4 is going to work. We're all happy with 4. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to bring out the 23. Come on, let's go up some more. Okay, we'll just finish this off here, like that. Then what we're going to do here is have a pillar. Connecting this up, and I think what we will need to actually do here is just have a little overhang. This will just create a little bit of shade for the upper level, and it may make the look of the build look a bit more impressive. What we're going to need to do though is, however, we're going to need to just, you know, finish that off there because it doesn't look quite right. Let's have a look now. Yeah, so as you can see, it improves the look of the build a tad, and yeah, it looks generally quite awesome. Alright, so what we're going to bring this up to now is just 4, and then we're going to have the window like curving around the side because this build is going to be outrageously long as wide, and you can only probably see like 5% of the length of the build at the moment. So let's have a look at that. Shapes, shapes, shapes. That's all I have to say for this. Absolutely phenomenal shapes. I'm loving it. Okay, so come back to, let's say 4 blocks now, coming back 4. We're going to add another load of shapes. So just extend this another 2 like this. And now what we're going to be having is, just back here, what we're going to have is some of these blocks. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Let's have a look at that. Is 6 going to be enough? No, it isn't. Okay, this is going to have to join up to this part, so 7, 8, let's have a look, 9, is that enough? Yes, I think it is, okay. So you're going to want to extend that by 9 blocks. Of course, then underneath we're going to have another extension of 9 blocks, just to match the top here. Then we're going to have to bring this down another one, like so. And then in this part here, we're just going to have some black stained glass paint. So I guess this is going to be where a staircase is, maybe a corridor is to get to some other bedrooms upstairs, maybe a study, ensuite. I'm really not sure, but it looks freaking cool. Now what we're going to have here is, I'm just going to extend this out a bit more as needed. Okay. So if we come back, it should look like this, and I'm building this pretty damn accurate, as you can tell if you've seen the house yourself. And we're going to connect all of this up now as well, so everything starts to look more even. Okay. And now we've just got to extend the slab part of this roof up as well, so we're just bringing them back so they're all equal with all the other sides. As you can sort of see now, I want to see at the end of this video what it's like compared to my other houses, because I am really want to know. Jesus. Okay. It's like 3 times the size, and it's just about half of the house in structure. It's not even the buildings yet. Even the front garden extension isn't complete yet. This house is turning out to be one Mahusa building. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to get some black stained clay, and lighting is going to maybe be a problem for me. It probably won't for you if you're not using Zeus shaders. If you are, that black stained glass paints are really going to, you know, get you in a bit of trouble with lighting. Okay, so let's have a look at that now. That's all cool, right? That's all cool? Yeah, that's cool. Alright, I'm liking that. So now, we've just got to work out the, yep, okay. What we can do here now is we are going to get out some grey carpet, some normal grey carpet, and we're going to put it over this. I don't know what this is supposed to be, maybe it's some tiling, but this is just on the real life build itself. Real life build, real life house on Minecraft sets clearly. And I don't know, it just adds a bit of texture, a bit of detail, it looks awesome. Alright. So yeah, I definitely think this is going to be 10 parts. I mean, just the amount of detail that this build has. And then of course you guys are going to be like, interior, interior, interior. So then I'm going to have to go do the interior. So that's going to be awesome actually, because I haven't done interior for a while. So I'm like a few Let's Builders out there. I don't really generally enjoy doing interior, but you know, it is actually really difficult to do, you know. You muck one thing up and you muck a whole room up. I guess it's like the same with exterior. I just really do prefer exterior. Building the actual house itself is more enjoyable than building what's inside it, considering what's outside it is always seen, but unless you actually go into the house itself, you're never going to see what's outside. Alright, now we got that. I guess it just adds a little bit of detail, and then we can add it to this. This won't be addable to these sort of surfaces because you know they're just one slab higher. I've got to read that code here, guys. I apologise if you keep hearing me. Alright. Now what we're going to have to do is, this is going to be the final thing I think I'd do for episode 2, just because I've probably over-dragged it as well. It's probably going to turn out to be like 30 minutes or something insane like I usually do. But what we're going to do is we're going to bring it out so it's in line with this, and then we're going to bring it another 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now within this plot size that I'm doing, so we're going to come back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So within this 23 plot size, all this earth here, once again, like I showed you over that side, is going to be needed to be cleared too in depth, and of course I will see you guys back in a second and you'll be able to see what exactly has been cleared. Okay guys, so once you've finished that, it should look something like this. As you can see, we have far more space to work with now, a lot more space for the garden and all that kind of cool stuff that you want in your house, of course. So one thing I did notice that I didn't include in part 1 was this wall right here. I think it was just due to the lack of space. It is supposed to be extended another 2, 3, 4, 5, I'd say 5 blocks at the least. It just kind of looked a bit short, and then it randomly ends. It just, you know, it didn't look right. I think that was just due to the lack of space, although, you know, I was planning to extend my plot, of course, in this episode. So as you can see now, you know, it just looks like 100 times better. And there was some kind of other detail over here. Let me just have a closer look. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, that's actually really sweet. So what we're going to have out here is, it was like an ironing material, but, you know, I'm on flows, and the iron on here is like that kind of chromey sort of look, you know, that was on the old American airliners, you know, like the polished metal that used to be on the bottom of like old passenger airliners. It doesn't really look, you know, it's too bright in your face to actually work for this kind of thing. So what we're going to be doing here is bringing this up just like this, and then as you know, yeah, I think 3 should actually be enough. And then what they actually had here, which we will of course include in a later exterior, you know, like perfection video, is what they did have was a barbecue area, and yeah, the person that owns this house is a pretty lucky person. So they had just a one area of their front garden dedicated just to the barbecue. They had little seating around it. It's so sick. Alright, so we're going to come up 4 blocks and just end this here. And this is our little like barbecue area. Then in this area here, we're going to extend this. As you can see, like the front garden is all put into these really nice looking sections. So we're going to 4 on the 4th block, we're going to put this here. There's like different areas of seating, different areas of plants. I mean, this is pretty amazing, really. Alright, so let's see. I'm looking for a particular plant. I think this was only on my last texture pack, which I did on, which was my own texture pack actually. But I decided to stop using it because it was just too overly detailed. And Flows HD, you know, it's universal. Most people have it these days. You know, most of you guys commenting like, I go use Flows HD, so I was like, you know what, it's not much different, why not? So that is why I don't have that. But I think these plants right here should work pretty sweet for it. So what we're going to do is just delete the dirt underneath, because it looks disgusting, and we're going to add some nice, so let's just double the last 2 blocks. So we're just going to put down some of these. I had this really, really nice plant design on my own texture pack. But you know, this isn't far off it, this will do. And what is through here? I think the thing that's through here is just stone, or literally just carve out the stone this deep. So, like this. Delete all of this glass decking. It would look awesome. And then I'm going to finish the video off here because I have no idea how long this video will be. You know, I'll probably hook the shots like I usually do. I just want to get as much done as I possibly can in the video to, you know, narrow down the amount of episodes it's going to take to build this. So you guys would, you know, much rather watch 9 than 20. But anyway, guys, it's been Modern Builds HD here. Thank you so much for watching. The house is looking absolutely phenomenal. I am so pleased with how it's turned out. This is just wow. I'm speechless. So please do make sure to like, comment, and definitely please do subscribe. And thank you for watching as always, and I will see you tomorrow or maybe the next day. I'm not sure because I'm going to have a few uploading issues over the next few days. I will upload this either tomorrow or the day after for the next part of this Let's Build. So I will see you